On this night, the Bakersfield Symphony Orchestra is performing in front of about 30 lucky students from the Standard Public School District. If you knew anything about where these kids go to school, you'd understand why this is such a big deal.
We have a great deal of poverty in this district. If you've read Grapes of Wrath, they came to a place called Oildale to work the oil fields. Well, this is it. And a lot of our families still work those oil fields, third generation. By and large, it's a great community, it has a great deal of pride, but there's also a great deal of need.
And what better way to fill that need than with music? Now, in its third year, the Bakersfield Symphony Next program allows public school students from throughout Kern County the opportunity to experience live classical music.
They'll dress up, and if they can't afford an outfit, there are people in the community who help with that as well.
It goes up and down, and it's a really beautiful piece of music.
The kids also get to attend a pre-concert meet and greet with the conductor and the musicians.
Children that are introduced to music, they actually become better students. They become more disciplined. If anybody who's ever played an instrument knows it takes discipline because you have to practice, you have to be patient.
This special night out also includes a dinner at one of the fanciest restaurants in Bakersfield on the top floor of the city's tallest building. Amazingly, for many of these kids, it's their first time inside an elevator.
This gives you an idea of how small communities of poverty, their kids don't get outside their community much.
A modest yet meaningful amount of California Lottery supplemental funding is helping to support this worthwhile community program.
We take our kids to the symphony, but I still have to buy the bus driver. She's getting paid overtime because she's already put her 40-hour week in. I've got to pay for the bus and all. Somebody has to pay for that. State lottery helps. Those kinds of special programs.
It's pretty cool. I like enjoying the music and stuff like that. It's unique. You get to hear different sounds and instruments.
We call it BSO Next because it's the next generation. And if a child has not grown up in a home that introduces classical music to them, they have no idea the wonderful world of music that's out there.
If it were not for my involvement in band and having to have dedication to one instrument and learning that instrument really well, I wouldn't have excelled in all of the other areas of my life.
Who knows? You may be looking at the next generation of classical musicians.
A picture's worth 1,000 words because you can see their whole world is just opened up to something they had never imagined.
Imagine the possibilities. From Bakersfield, Mike Bond, California Lottery News.